Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I just want to let you know that I am launching a new ethics series and ये series बहुत important होने वाली है and it is going to be a must watch for you if you are preparing for UPSC Mains 2025 or even if you are planning to give UPSC 2026. Okay, so just stick with me for the next 3 to 4 minutes and I will tell you what you guys can expect from this series. Okay, so let's start. As most of you guys all are already familiar with this ethics space, but we are not here to talk about this. Take a look at this. This is GS4 syllabus as provided by UPSC. And one thing I want to mention here that in this series we are not going to cover the whole ethics syllabus. Okay, तो पूरा ethics का syllabus cover नहीं करेंगे. Only those portion we are going to cover only those portion in which you can get maximum mark with minimum efforts. Okay, but before to take a look at these two images. देखो इथिक्स मतलब GS4 में किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन आते हैं. फर्स्ट डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस आ जाते हैं. सेकंड कुछ इम्प्लिसिट क्वेश्चंस आते हैं और केस स्टडीज भी कह सकते हैं जैसे. थर्ड कोड बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. तो जो मोस्ट ऑफ द जो पोर्शन होता है एथिक्स के जीएस जो मतलब GS4 पेपर यूपीएससी में GS4 का वो इसी टाइप के क्वेश्चंस बनाते हैं. नाउ टेक अ लुक एट दीज टू इमेजेस. These two images are the trend analysis done by the Google Gemini. तो फर्स्ट इमेज किस चीज के बारे में बात करती है. टॉक्स अबाउट फाउंडेशन वैल्यू. इट सेज हर साल 10 to 15 मार्क्स के डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस आते हैं फाउंडेशनल वैल्यू से. इम्प्लिसिट क्वेश्चंस आते हैं मेनली इन द केस स्टडीज टू रिजॉल्व एथिकल डायलेमास एंड कोड बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस आते हैं व्हिच आर इनडायरेक्टली रिलेटेड टू फाउंडेशनल वैल्यूज. नाउ टेक अ लुक एट दिस पैराग्राफ. इट सेज foundational value remains central theme in UPSC GS4 paper and every year making a thorough understanding of the concept like integrity, impartiality, objectivity and empathy. It is essential for a high score. Okay, and the second image here it says while you cannot put a single number on it, the entire GS4 paper is a test of your understanding of ethical issues. The case studies which make up to 50% of the paper's mark. And here it said a significant portion of the paper, often equivalent to 7 to 9 questions. Okay, 7 to 9 questions. It is dedicated to your ability to recognize, analyze, and resolve ethical issues. Okay. Now come back to the syllabus. So in this series, we will cover case study, civil service values, human values, और series के end तक we will also cover attitude and emotional intelligence because these two topics are also important and here you can easily fetch easy mark from these topics. Okay, so the main focus of this series is will be on the civil service value, human values and the case studies, mainly not case studies, mainly on the ethical issues because there are so many ethical issues and you guys always struggle with these issues. Okay, now what you can expect from these civil service values. Okay, so in this series we will cover all the civil service values that are mentioned here. तो पूरी लिस्ट में जितनी भी सिविल सर्विस वैल्यूज यहाँ पर मेंशन है हर एक वैल्यू को डिटेल में कवर करेंगे और इसमें क्या क्या पढ़ाएंगे, क्या क्या इन वैल्यूज के बारे में क्या पढ़ेंगे. फर्स्ट चीज व्हाट आर दे, ठीक है, क्या है ये. सेकंड व्हाट आर देयर सिग्निफिकेंस फॉर द सिविल सर्वेंट्स. थर्ड अगर सिविल सर्वेंट इन वैल्यूज को फॉलो नहीं करेगा तो व्हाट कैन बी इट्स इल इफेक्ट्स. ओके, and fourth most important examples for every each one of these values. Okay, and next we will focus on ethical issues. तो ethical issues देखो लास्ट के 4 ईयर के करंट अफेयर्स एंड PYQs को एनालाइज करने के बाद आई हैव प्रिपेयर्ड अ लिस्ट ऑफ एटलीस्ट 25 to 30 ethical issues. Okay, और हर एक इशू के वो मैं डिटेल में कवर करूंगा. इन दिस लिस्ट देयर आर सो मेनी इंपॉर्टेंट इश्यूज लाइक इशू एथिक्स ऑफ विसल ब्लोइंग, राइट टू डाई विद डिग्निटी, एथिक्स ऑफ वॉर, सरोगेसी, ethics and artificial intelligence, business ethics, etc., etc. There are so many issues, and trust me, guys, all these issues they are most important if you want to get good marks in GS4. Okay. Now, but what will we study in these issues? First, what are they? Okay, and who are the stakeholders? अगर तुमने कभी भी केस स्टडीज की आंसर राइटिंग की है देन यू नो इट्स हाउ मच इंपॉर्टेंट इट इज टू नो हु आर द स्टेक होल्डर्स. सेकेंड, नो, थर्ड, what are the ethical dilemmas related to the issues? Are there any law related to the issue? what are the way forwards, how to conclude these issues, and of course, very important, code. Not for every ethical issue, but for most of the issues, I will provide codes. Okay. Okay, so this is what we are going to study in this. We are going to cover in this series, and I just don't want any of you guys to even miss a single second or even a single video of this series. Okay, so stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. You can also visit our Telegram channel because वहाँ पे daily updates मिलती रहेंगे तुम्हें. Okay, thank you.